Well, in May, it is wine month. How appropriate is that? So we have a double treat for you this morning, including Drew over there, learning how to pair wine with Mexican food. I always thought you had to go margarita with Mexican food, but apparently there are wines that pair well with it.
And, you know, we are learning a little bit about the history of the land at these vineyards that produce us such wonderful grapes and wine. Tracy is learning more about that.
You guys, it's so interesting because I think we all think that the wine industry just happened, right, in the last few years, and it's so not true. It goes way back in Oregon, and joining me to talk about it is Jim Gullo, the author of History of the Vineyards, and Kinwright of Kinwright Cellars, where I've been. It's a beautiful spot, and I highly recommend it if you're taking a little wine tour. But Ken, you actually wanted to find out more about your own vineyards and where you got your grapes, and you asked Jim to look into them.
I did. We started off just by purchasing rural property. In doing so, we found out that the way land was acquired in Oregon was different than most of the country. The Homestead Act was not in place yet.
Okay.
And so it was called the Donation Land Claim System. And it was fascinating. So by buying property, we learned a great deal about the history of how the property had been originally settled and what types of agriculture had taken place. I got so excited about finding out about that original agriculture and how things have changed over time. And I saw a fantastic article that Jim wrote, beautifully written, and beautifully, he did all the research. It was fantastic. Loved his style of writing, and I knew he was a sleuth for history. And so I hired him to take every one of our sites and to do a historical narrative of each site, and he found some amazing stuff.
All right, tell us something amazing that you found, Jim.
Okay, the first sheep to ever be driven successfully across the plains and make it all the way to Oregon wound up at the Canary Hill Vineyard in the Eola Hills, which is now one of Ken's, prominent vineyards that makes wonderful wine. And when the people who eventually sold it to Dick and Nancy Daniel to create a vineyard, the farmers of the area said, "Oh, you're nuts! Nothing grows there." And here's a picture of Dick and Nancy, or Ken and Dick Daniel, who planted that vineyard. Now, the picture before that, this is Alva Compton Rigg Shaw, who, with his father Joshua, drove those sheep successfully to Oregon, and Alva Shaw ended up being asked to create the first state penitentiary in Salem and move prisoners from Portland to Salem, which he did successfully until they turned on him and almost killed him.
Okay, well, there is that. That's the great thing about history, right?
Yeah,
there's always
lots
these
of stuff happened.
Twists and turns, that's right. So Ken, they said nothing would grow there. Obviously, things grow great here. What is it about this area that makes it so good for growing grapes?
Well, it depends on the variety.
Okay.
And the variety that is our flag bearer is Pinot Noir. And it is because we have just the right environment. That variety needs a cool environment that puts the brakes on the plant so it doesn't ripen too quickly.
Okay.
You need a lot of hang time to develop complex aroma and flavor. And we have just that. By being at the 45th parallel, being the proximity to the cold Pacific Ocean, those are the most basic influences that we have that create that do create that cooler environment that's absolutely perfect for Pinot Noir.
You guys are actually going to give a talk about the history of wine and the vineyards in Oregon with some of this research that you've uncovered. When is that coming up?
On Monday evening at 7:30 at Linfield College at the Melrose Auditorium. We'll be talking about this extensively with a lot of historical information on all 13 of the vineyards that Ken sources.
Well, that is wonderful. And you should write a book about this, by the way.
Okay,
Yes.
I will.
Okay, because think of the pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and we can find out what happened to all of those people. And nothing against sheep or anything, but I'm glad we went for the grapes. That's all I'm saying.